Side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety, I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness.
Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I'm in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I lived in the ghetto, lived in South Central, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are bitch made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You could try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and denying winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids. That is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe, I said what I said, it is what it is.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war. Know every page, I'm numb to all the dumbness. Smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine, I won't be.
Good day, ma'ams and sirs, and welcome to the Number 9 with Tommy podcast. The weather in Connecticut is changing faster than Superman in a phone booth, and the season is prone to the flu and feeling alone, too. So here's what we're going to do. Line the bed of your truck with carpet, and Tommy will bone you. If you're a friend in need, he'll give you a room in his home, too. Tell you all about FanDuel and how much money he's blown through. He lives guilt-free without a sin to atone to. Miss Elizabeth said that if I'm not nice to her, I'll be all by myself, like a redneck mouth's lone tooth. And now, the guy who sits on the throne, dudes, Tommy fucking Washington. What's been up, man? How are you?
I just realized that I cannot move from this position for the next hour and a half.
Why is that, buddy?
Because I'm wearing a shirt that I shouldn't be wearing.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that, and I was saying it to you, but you couldn't hear me earlier.
Yeah, well, whose fault's that I couldn't hear you?
I'm going to blame it on you. At one point, I didn't have to use voice meter, and now I have to use voice meter again. I don't know what changed, but I blame the IT guy. So this is on you.
Nothing changed, Pat. It's the fact that you wanted to hear the clips that we were playing on the show, and you need voice meter in order to do that.
Yeah, but why? You could hear me before, and now you can't hear me unless I turn on voice meter.
Because in order for you to hear you couldn't hear me. I could hear you, but my headphones weren't on, so I didn't hear what you were saying. And then when I got on, you couldn't hear me because you didn't have voice meter on. But the only way for you to hear what's coming out of my stuff, to hear everything, is for you to be in voice meter, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but we did it without voice meter, so something did change at some point.
But you couldn't hear all the clips.
I hear what you're saying now.
Anyway, if you guys thought I was in a bad mood on fucking Monday, I'm in a worse mood today, so that's cool. Hey, did you know that I hit those fucking bets? Dude, I hit a fucking parlay Sunday night that I won $200 on.
Nice.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. And then
I like that.
Oh no, Sunday night I hit the Bucks. The Bucks won one, and there was another one I hit, and then I played a parlay Monday night and won $200.
I believe the Packers were playing after the Bucks because the Niners were playing during the Bucks, right?
Yeah, and the Packers played that night, and the Packers had a win, but that was a fucking gimme. So I won that bet.
They got lucky.
What do you mean they got lucky?
Dude, have you? I didn't even fucking. Somehow I didn't send it into the podcast, though I definitely saved it. Have you seen Aaron Rodgers' doppelganger in the stands?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, dude! It's so fucking great.
Yeah, he looked just like him. It was hilarious.
I was watching it and I was like, I didn't even realize that he had a twin brother.
How much ass? How much ass do you think that guy gets posing as Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay?
I can tell you that I would, on the daily, be wearing nothing flashy. Like I would not wear a Green Bay Packers jersey, but I would wear like a replica Super Bowl ring. And if a girl noticed it, I'd be like, that's so embarrassing. I forgot that I should have left it in the car and just go to Pound Town.
You're a fucking scumbag. You're a fucking scumbag. But yeah, so I hit those bets, and then today I'm playing roulette, right? Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. So I'm playing roulette today, right? I'm like, got all this extra money. I'm gonna bet more than normal. Playing $5 chippies. You know what I mean? And I get down like $150. And I'm about to stop. And then bammo, hit that green with $5 on it. Fucking $180, and then I hit another one. I was up to like 420. I lost like 40 of that. But so I'm feeling pretty good.
You're up like $500 for the week.
No, I'm up just over $200 for the week. Now, if fucking I know you didn't watch the
Hold on. You hit a $200 parlay and you made $420 and lost 40 of it.
No, I was up to 420. No, I was up to 420 total in my account.
I got you.
So I was only up 300. But if DeAndre Hopkins would have fucking caught a touchdown on fucking Monday night,
yeah,
I would have won another $300.
Well, it's this is why I deleted the app, bro.
It was a boosted bet, dude. It was
Did you see the bet for the fight coming up?
No, I don't bet on fights.
What's the one that we were doing? FanDuel?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
DraftKings.
On DraftKings, if you bet the fight that's coming up, it's a $1 bet. You win 100 if someone lands a punch.
Really, it's on DraftKings, huh? See, here's the problem with DraftKings, right? DraftKings, in order to get your money out of there, they have to send you a check that takes up to fucking 14 days to get.
So why not take your $99 in profit? So you have 101 now, right? And bet the 101. And if you bet it big, don't fuck around, bet it. And if you win, cash out. If you lose, close the app. You use FanDuel.
That's probably for only new users too.
Are you also on that one?
Of course I've used that one, Pat. I'm a degenerate
baby.
gambler.
The cat that co-starred on the podcast last time definitely wants to be back on.
Fuck that cat.
I've been.
I have to tell
bought
you, your love for cats and hatred for dogs does not go over well with our listeners.
I don't hate dogs. They're just inferior animals.
Multiple times you said that you hate dogs.
I don't hate all dogs. It's like that movie. All dogs go to hell, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I bought some cat treats, a very large supply of cat treats, because the cow cat won't let me touch it. And I thought I could win it over, right? So now these fucking cats are magnetized to me, all of them, because I feed them treats all day, every day. Miss Elizabeth, not a fan. She says I'm going to make them fat. That actually, I adore fat animals in general. Like Rex was always my favorite dog because he's such a fat ass.
Rex is the man. I do love that dog.
Yeah. But oh my god, do you hear this fucking cat?
Yeah, it's super annoying. This is why
She
I don't
thinks
like
I
cats.
just got treats on me all the time. Anyways, the cow. I'm now petting the cow cat. Oh, hey, buddy. I'm now petting the cow cat on a pretty regular basis because, well, she loves treats. So my plan has worked.
You're an idiot.
That's fair. Tom,
Yeah.
you want to get into some memes?
Yeah, I guess. Meme time. Pat, you want to read this one?
Tom, did you get when? Okay, so let's talk about my Christmas present because I'm super duper excited. For nearly a decade, I was a low key closet.
Whoa.
Alanis Morissette fan.
Whoa. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
What?
What the fuck are you doing right now?
I don't. You tell me.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? Are you trying to ruin Christmas for people?
I'm not sure that we're on the same page, but I think I know what you're saying. And it's not at all what you messaged me.
What I'm saying is, you're going to ruin Christmas for another person.
Yeah, see, that's not what the text messages implied. Now I'm gonna.
That is what the text messages implied. You want to see what it implied? I'll read exactly what it fucking said. Would you and Liz be interested in going to blank in New York with blank and I? And you said, when and how many doll hairs? I'm quite interested. And I said, in February. Don't worry about the doll hairs. It would be your Christmas present.
Yeah, I was thinking. Okay, no,
it's kind of
inferred something that you had not implied.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. That. Oh no. See, if you go down below the, I was just gonna blow you text.
Yeah, it's kind of a someone I like. Please come.
No, it's it's kind of a someone I like. No, right. I thought that you had already made the plan and now you were involving me.
No, because it's a gift for the other person involved here.
I did not realize that.
Anyway, thanks for almost ruining Christmas.
We may have. I don't know.
To be fair, she asked to do this. And she asked to do it. I wasn't going to do it. And then I was like, oh, Pat's a fucking weirdo. He likes that person. So let me ask him if him and the other weirdo that he dates would be interested in going.
Yeah, we're interested.
I bet you are. You going to read this fucking meme or what?
Yeah, so everybody's seen the meme.
Anybody watching the live stream, the way that you are groping that cat is really...
The cat loves me.
It's really odd. And I feel like I'll be doing a 3-finger news segment with you. Look at you. You're even blocking the cat's asshole because...
She's gonna fart directly into my face.
That will be fucking epic.
If she just diarrhea shit on my cheek right now?
No, but it's like you're being the bashful boyfriend blocking any like inappropriate parts and you're like, oh, don't show me that.
Particulates?
No, you're blocking it because you don't want to be tempted to stick your fucking red rocket in there.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with
me? Cat, man.
Yeah, you're
Cats
the one.
Majestic. They're not fuck puppets.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, speaking of fluff puppets, why don't you get into this meme?
Everybody's seen the memeable picture of the girl laying in bed texting the boy laying in bed. She says something, he says something, he says the punchline. So this one says, she says, again, they're texting from their beds. She says, I hate the stigma that boys only want sex. And his response is, I want to stigma balls in your mouth. Classic. Classic response.
I swear to God that you're literally a 12-year-old child.
You gonna take that one?
This one's kind of fucked up. It's a picture of some black girl. I assume it's Jada Pinkett.
What? Some black? It's Jada Pinkett Smith, bro.
It's Jada Pinkett. She's no longer a Smith.
It's Will Smith's fucking wife. There you go.
Ex-wife?
Are they divorced?
I don't fucking know. But
I don't
it
think
says, in quotes, don't let your husband stop you from finding the love of your life. That's good advice, you fucking whore.
Classic. This one is a picture of a girl with kind of like a scrunchy face. And it says there are 3 types of women. The scrunchy face girl says, I guess I could put it in my mouth. And then there's a girl putting her hair up in a bun and says he's about to see God. And there's a picture of Britney Spears from the Toxic video with makeup running down her face, and it says breathing is for mortals. Classic blowjob meme.
Anyway, I'm really glad that you fed that one into the stream. Really happy about that.
Oh, the cat's not okay. The cat's knocking into stuff.
This podcast is off the fucking rails already. Pat, did you watch any football this weekend?
No, I was in New York City.
You came back Sunday.
I did come back Sunday, but I also had a million things to do when I got back. The good news is I'm almost back to normal.
I feel like Liz gets in the way of you watching football. Like, she doesn't like football, so you're not allowed to watch it.
I went to New York City because Tony wanted to go to New York City. Liz, I invited Liz to come with me, but
Let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this. Been interrupted.
What? Football is on Sunday. You were home on Sunday.
We got home on Sunday.
Yeah, I bet you Tony watched football on Sunday.
He probably did. He probably didn't have a podcast to get ready for.
You spent all of 10 minutes getting ready for the podcast. Don't.
I went Christmas shopping.
Well, I hope you got me something good.
I did not. I've got to rethink what I'm doing for your Christmas.
Real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice. Anyway, what else we got on this horrible podcast we're doing today, Pat?
Tom, we have a recap of the headlines in 2021.
All right, let's hear from Anchor.fm first.
Again, I cannot see the chat. Why is that?
Don't worry, there's nobody watching.
Okay.
Nobody likes us anymore, Pat. We're just a bunch of losers. Oh, there's one viewer. I don't know who it is. It's probably us. You guys alright?
Erica's not watching the show?
No, I told you. Before I got on the show, we got into an argument, so she's mad at me. Because I don't like people. How about that Anchor.fm, Pat? Fantastic group, guys. People.
And so easy to use.
So easy. So easy. Anyway, Pat, I want to go on.
Before we go any further, I do want to mention that I did not give credit where credit was due last week, and boy, did I catch some fucking heat for it this week. Now, repeatedly, I've mentioned that Miss Elizabeth contributes a lot, Erica contributes a lot. There's another person who contributes quite a bit, and that is Blue Justice. Blue Justice sent us a lot of memes from the last show, actually the last couple shows. And I took it right on the chin because he was like, fuck you, Pat, that's one. And then he was like, oh man, now you're talking shit about the cops. Fuck you, Pat. That's like he got me. Last episode was not good for Blue Justice's blood pressure.
I gotta tell you, as far as I'm concerned, Blue Justice contributes 0 to the show because he only sends it to your cell phone, and everybody knows the rule that if you don't send it into the email, It's not real contributions.
I will have you know that he also said, give me credit for the memes that I sent you. I don't give a fuck about Tom's rule. He literally pointed that shit out and was like, fuck Tom's rule. Fuck Tom, that's one. Blue Justice is down, brother.
Well, Blue Justice, I gotta tell you. Unfortunately for you, this isn't the number 9 with Blue Justice. This is the number 9 with Tommy podcast. And we have rules
do you
here.
think it would still be the number 9 if it was with Blue Justice?
No, because nobody would ever want to do a number 9 with Blue Justice.
That's not fair. I like Blue Justice.
I never said that I didn't like him. I just said nobody would ever want to.
You would never do a number 9 with him.
I said nobody would ever want to do a number 9 with him.
Oh my god, you guys kind of look alike.
I'm superior in the looks department.
Meh. Whatchamacallit? I said after the third fuck you, Pat, from the last episode, he said, how many fuck yous are you going to get? And I said, how many does it take to get you on the show? He did not respond. We've actually not spoken since.
Oh. Typical Blue Justice. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Hey, did Dip ever get back to you?
He did. He said, I'm in Florida. I've got a lot going on. I'll have to get back to you. Now, I don't know how long he's in Florida. I don't know if he moved to Florida. I don't know if his car broke down while he was in Florida, or maybe the landing gear won't go back up, so they can't take off. Maybe he got caught in one of the hurricanes. Maybe he's petting gators. I don't know. But he told me he was stuck in Florida a good deal of time ago.
Well, thoughts with Dip Dizzy. Hope everything's all right.
Me too. I hope he returns from Florida if he hasn't.
If he wants to.
At this point, the motherfucker's coming back dark as shit because he's just getting a tan down there. He's been so long.
Okay, Pat. So I just want to address this too, right? I've come to the realization in my life that I hate people. All people. You. People. All people. And I just want to get it out there. That
I noticed that you only singled me out. I mean, you were like you, and then you moved right back to the generalization of the entire category. But a lot of specificity was aimed at me during that.
Yeah, I think you're reading between the lines too much. But mainly I love
people. Individuals. I love individuals. I hate people as a group. The more people congregate, the dumber the collective becomes. And I've said that a million times. But I do love individuals. And you know what? I love people. I love places. I love things. I love you. I love turkey. I just wanted to point out you specifically. I love you.
Yeah, Pat, I'm not saying I don't love you. I just hate people. And you're a person.
That's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just kind of want to get that off my chest that I really have no tolerance anymore. And with the holidays being around and stuff and people wanting to go see each other, like, you ever feel like you just want to be left alone forever?
This is something that I actually just had this conversation with Miss Elizabeth. She's got some stuff going on, not her personally, but her family. You know, like this one wants to go to that place and this one wants to visit this person. And she said, what do you want to do? You make the decision. I said, here's my decision. And I'm being completely honest with you. I want to spend my holiday with you. And I don't give a fuck what happens other than that. And I'm just being open and honest. Like, this isn't how we're going to do holidays. We can push through this year if we absolutely have to, but we are not going to be stressed out during the holidays. If we have, infighting in the families and, this one wants Christmas Day or this one wants fucking the first half of Christmas Day or whatever, we'll go to fucking Hawaii for Christmas next year. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to I've never, ever stressed the holidays. Never been a thing. My family, generally speaking, celebrates the week before or the week after so that we can all spend time with the other person's family. That's just how we've always done it. Like we've all had girlfriends or been married. So it's like, hey, we're going to do their thing on the day because it means something to them. We don't care. We just want to spend time together. So if we do it the week after Christmas, we're still just spending time together. And I think that's important. Like we can't continue this trend because our parents did it. Their parents did it. Did you know, this is a fact, Newport cigarette prices drop during the Christmas season and rise back up after the new year because the stress leads to additional smoking and they recapture their fucking market. They get their brand loyalty back during the holidays.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever stressors you're referencing, it should be made clear to whoever's stressing you or whatever group of people are stressing you that your primary focus is on you, Erica, and Colin enjoying each other's company during the holiday. If there's anything that's going to take place that is going to prevent you from enjoying the time that you have with your family, we get an extra day. That's what you get. You work all fucking year, and you're going to get an extra day with your family for this holiday. Do you really want to fuck that up?
Well, Pat, where I'm at is I want to do nothing on Christmas Eve. I want to wake up on Christmas. I want to give my kid his gifts. I want to give my wife the gifts. And then I want to be left alone. You know what I mean?
I do. Well, and that's your thing. Now, when you say alone, because I have a different definition of alone than most. Like when Liz and I are together, and I think when you and Eric are together, technically that's alone, right? Erica's part of you at this point. So when you're spending time alone, you're alone with Erica. Or you're alone with Colin.
Sure.
Or do you mean like you want to lock yourself in the bedroom and fucking kick Erica and Colin out?
No, like if they ask me to do something on Christmas, like, hey, let's watch a movie or...
Yeah. So you want to spend your time alone with the family.
Yeah, like I don't want other people around. And
I think that's perfectly reasonable. And in order to achieve that, I think you should say, you can pick one or the other. Like you could have Christmas Day, you could have Christmas Eve. Or how about the week after Christmas, we do... whatever you want. Whoever wants to do something.
Like I don't want to get into
the holidays are crazy.
Like I don't want to get into the whole thing on the show and all that stuff. But like, even if it's before, like, I don't have to be a part of it. Go have fun with your family.
Nah.
Yeah, you don't agree with that, but that's how I feel. Like I don't.
Well, no, I can totally. I can relate to not wanting to do something, but yeah, you got to show face, man. You know
why?
Because it's important to somebody, whoever that somebody is, and for whatever reason, because God knows. I mean, if I don't see you on Christmas, no tears are shed. That's fucked up. No, really, if it's important to somebody, obviously, if you even know that it's important to somebody, then that person must be important to you. You gotta fucking do it. At some point. I'm not saying you gotta have a fucking slumber party. Or you gotta fucking spend 10 hours.
Anyway, let's get into these news stories.
Ooh, shot down. Okay.
What do you mean shot down? Pat,
you shot me down.
Pat, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go do whatever I'm asked to do. And I'll do it once I get there with a smile. But I will not have a smile the whole way there and the whole way home.
Don't fuck up the holiday, bro. Don't be the stressor. That's fucked up.
What do you mean? I'm not being a stressor. I just, what I've come to realize is that me time is the most important time.
I actually thought you were going to say what I've come to realize is that situations are situational.
No, this situation is not situational. This is exactly 100% the truth. Me time is the most important time. So
no doubt.
So whether that's Erica, if she ever asks me to do something with her, especially if it's around the house, the answer is almost always yes. You know what I mean? Because I have no issue spending my time with my wife.
So if she's like, hey, do you want to play a board game or do you want to play some fucking Phase 10 or do you want to watch a movie? You're like, fuck it, I'm in.
Yeah, I might not approach it with that kind of enthusiasm, but the answer will be yes.
I lost my water, Tom. I spit my water out.
What was so funny about that?
You cock. I got it all over my phone. God damn it.
I don't understand what was so funny about that.
Because you deadpanned fucking... Yeah, I may not attack it with that sort of enthusiasm.
But the answer will be
I'm
yes.
soaked. My fucking shirt's soaked.
But,
God damn it, Tom.
So, but as soon as it comes to leaving the house and I'm home, it's almost guaranteed like, nah, I'm good.
So have you considered having whoever
No,
this person
that's
or
the other thing. My home is my home.
okay, so as long as you don't have to leave the house and nobody comes to the house.
Yeah, and like
I got a feeling I'm gonna call everybody and their son. If anybody's listening to this and wants to join me, we are going to Tom's house on Christmas Day, and
Definitely
we're
not.
rolling heavy.
Definitely not Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, you want to stop by, go ahead. But Christmas Day, do not stop at my house.
Christmas morning it is.
Do not come near my house.
I think I might actually drive my tree up to your house.
But Pat, like here's the other thing. We're fucking 10 days before Christmas. I haven't even set up a fucking tree yet. You know what I mean? Like,
why have you not set up a tree?
Because what the fuck is the point?
Maybe that's why you don't feel the spirit, because you're not celebrating
the
accordingly.
Spirit of what?
Holla Christmas, miss. Duh.
Yeah, like, dude, Pat, you've known me long enough, dude. You know that this holiday, other than me putting a smile on my son's face with a bunch more shit that he doesn't need, it means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing. It's just another day.
I read a thing the other day. It was I'm going to say a husband and father. I don't know that he's married, but he definitely had a kid, and he definitely was with a woman. And he was saying that, like on Christmas morning, his present, his gift, is sitting on the fucking couch with his shoes off and watching the look on the faces of his wife and child as they open the things he broke his nuts for all year. Like, you know, like they don't get to open the electricity. They don't get to open the fucking house. You know, the things that I pay for all year that are thankless. That shit sucks, and it's a grind, and it's boring, and it doesn't have the reward. But on Christmas morning, I get fucking paid. Like, that's my payday. I get to watch what all that hard work does, and it's just a smile. That's my gift. I don't need presents. Give me my socks, give me my underwear, and keep it fucking moving. And reading it, I was like, man, that's like the truest shit I've ever read, because I totally feel that. Like, the whole, like, when you're a kid and everybody's like, oh, you know, it's better to give than receive. You're like, fuck that. Like, daddy needs a new video game. As an adult, you're like, no, that's so fucking true. Like, I put so much fucking thought into the things that I get, the people that I get gifts for. And I try to limit like my spending. And then I see something and I'm like, fuck the limit. You know, like, I fucking love giving gifts on the holidays. I totally feel what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. But yeah, no, like that's really what it's all like. Dude, you've known me for how long? Like, I've always preached to my wife that we shouldn't get each other shit, because look at this. I'm sitting in a fucking basement of my house, in a fucking room that I spent thousands of dollars in for a hobby. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need or want for anything. And that's what I think Christmas really should be about, are the things that you need. Or for a child, the things that you want that aren't normal. You know what I mean?
I myself am riding the struggle bus over here. I'm in a studio apartment that's got cockroaches, so I don't understand what you're saying there.
Again, a man sitting in a basement that he made a studio out of. It's pretty dope looking, kind of. You know what I mean?
There's thousands of dollars within 5 feet of me right now, in just like random fucking wrestling autographs and fucking memorabilia, and the computer that you built, and the fucking dual monitors.
Yeah, like
I don't need shit on Christmas. What the fuck are you gonna get me? You know what you're gonna get me? Some shit that's gonna end up collecting dust.
That's kind of where I'm at, and that's kind of my point with my wife for all these years. But back to my original thing is, like, I don't need to do a Secret Santa. Yeah, Phobic Squirrel's in the chat. He says slippers, socks, and underwear. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
slippers, socks, and underwear. That's a solid rule. Good play, Phobic.
You know what? Deodorant, body wash, toothpaste, new toothbrush. You know what I mean?
Those are good too. You know what? I have like 300 toothbrushes though. Every time I think I need a toothbrush, I buy a 5-pack, and I have a lot of fucking 5-packs.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I gotta stop.
That's kind of my point with it. Is just like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, just leave me alone. We'll do our thing. And then, you know, you guys want to fucking hang out, watch a movie on the couch? I'm down. You guys want to fucking go play video games? I'm down. You guys want to be left alone?
Actually,
I'm down.
I said, Liz, we should pick a dollar amount because we've already talked about how badly I fucked up Christmas before with the people that I've been with. So I said, let's pick a dollar amount. You pick the amount, I'll stick to it. And really all I wanted was work shoes because when I went to get these goddamn Nike Air Maxes for my plantar fasciitis, the only thing they had was white in my size. So those got destroyed on like day 3. So I said, I just want black Nike Air Maxes. And then with the rest of the amount, I just want you to plan a date. Like, that's it. Whatever you think the two of us will enjoy doing together, I want to do it with you. And that's that. Whether it's eating or going to a show or watching something or fucking ordering in, whatever the fuck you want to do, spend the rest of the money on a date. Like, that is what this holiday is about for me. I just want to spend my time with the people I love.
I don't want to do that.
Why would you want to spend your holiday with the people I love? That's weird.
Anyway, you want to do the story? Jesus Christ.
I kill me.
What a tangent I went on there. Sorry about that, listeners.
No, man. It's, you know what? It highlights the problem that we have with fucking people getting stressed over the holiday. It's fucking crazy to me that people ruin their own holiday by being fucking miserable. And I'm not saying that you're being miserable.
I gotta tell you, I am not stressed about this 100% because I think everybody around me knows. You know, man, I remember this so vividly. It's hilarious. Okay. Somebody a long time ago sent me a meme. Okay. And it said, everybody's worried about what everybody thinks. And it's a guy floating away on a balloon. And it says, except Tom. Tom doesn't give a shit. Right? or doesn't give a fuck or something like that. Right? And that's the truest shit for me ever. Because I don't care if I hurt your feelings. And I think I'm a very selfless person when it comes to certain things. But when it comes to me.
Well, specifically time. Because you're not because you're trying to say that you're selfish with yourself. I don't agree. The only thing that I think you may be guilty of is your time. And
yeah, I'm very selfish when it comes to me, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm selfish. Like, I'm not gonna change what I want to do, who I want to do it with, or any of that shit. Like, this is my life. I'm not here to please other people. I'm here to fucking make sure that I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's do some quick math here. Let's call 6 hours a night your sleep. We got a 168-hour work week. That's 42 hours right there. Now you're working how many hours? 50?
Oh, well, actually, I figured this out the other day because I was thinking about it. Because it was in relation to something that with my kid. I leave my house before 6 every morning, and I'm lucky if I get home by 6. So it's a 12-hour day.
Okay, so you're already counting drive time.
Yeah.
So that's 5 days a week. That's 60 plus your sleep of 42. That's 102 out of a 168-hour work week. I mean, do you really want to give? So I don't know. We'll call that 50 hours left over, 60 hours left over. So if you give up Saturday to do some shit you don't want to do, that's like 15 or 16 hours. That's like a quarter of the time that you get. Do you want to give up? Yeah. Do you want to give up 25% of your free time doing some shit you don't want to do? That's crazy.
No, we have this discussion about the podcast all the time with each other that if you don't feel like doing it, don't fucking do it. Right. You know what I mean? This isn't a fucking job. We do this for our pleasure and hopefully yours. You know what I mean? And yeah, when we don't do a show, it feels like we're letting the listeners down. But at the same time, I say it, not my fucking problem. You know what I mean?
This goes back to the oxygen mask on the airplane. I'm sorry that you're struggling with, not hearing the show, but my oxygen mask has to go on first, man. I can't help you if I can't help me. I am always my first priority.
Yeah, and listen, there's I prioritize, right? Like Colin's doing football. I didn't miss a single one of his games.
Right.
That he played in. I did miss the one that he did. Right. So, that was a priority it was for me because I want to see his pleasure.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
that was rewarding for me. But I just don't feel like I should have to go out of my way to help people with shit that I don't want to help with.
You know what, Tom? This is what we're going to do. On the podcast right now, we're going to skip way down the timeline. I know you haven't looked at the fucking timeline because you're a piece of shit.
I looked at it.
The thing that people are going to miss, and we'll do it on Sunday, is a recap of 2021's headlines, and we'll see how many of them we remember. We're going to skip over the dude who sold his daughter and then sold her to the guy who got her pregnant. We're going to skip past that one. We'll cover that on Sunday. We're going to scoot all the way down because we're running long form in this conversation. We're 45 minutes deep in the show or 30 minutes deep in the show, whatever. We're going to skip to, if you can find the headline, because it just fits in perfectly.
4-day
the
work
headline,
week.
4-day work week gains support among progressives in Congress. Are we together?
Yeah, I'm on it, bro.
Okay. So basically this thing says that a 4-day work week has gained popularity all over the world, including with lawmakers in Washington, D.C., who are now following or pushing for the U.S. to follow suit. Basically what it is it's a 32-hour work week. So you're 4 8-hour days.
Phobic says, let's go 4-day work week.
Right. So, but that's honestly, because I'm thinking about it I'm trying to be non-selfish about this, right? Do I want to work less? Sure. Does anybody not want to work less? I thoroughly enjoy my job, and I would still not work over working. You know, like if you would pay me to stay home, I'd fucking stay home. So this 32-hour work week, you would still probably work the same numbers you work, but you would be paid overtime after 32. So Tommy takes a deep dicking because he's on salary, but Petty Paycheck gets, just ringing in royalties over that deal. But this circles back to the same thing we're always talking about. And the benefit that countries all over the world are seeing is they're seeing mental health improve because people are spending time with their families. They're, in that you're still earning the same amount of time off. So now, a 4-day vacation only costs you 4 days of vacation, but you're still getting your 7 or your 9 days with your family, and you have other time to use, So they're seeing huge mental health benefits with shorter schedules. They're seeing people outperforming themselves. There are countries that did this. There was New Zealand did it. It was Spain did it as a tryout. The government threw down $56 million to fund the companies to do a 4-day work week. So they paid for the additional either overtime or the additional staff. Because that's the other side of this, right? If we're working 4-day work weeks and the company doesn't want to pay the extra overtime, perfect. You got to hire more people. And where's the downside here? When somebody quits or gets fired, you're not short staffed because people just kick their hours up to 40 instead of 32. And boom, nobody wants to pull their fucking hair out because it's a temporary thing. You'll be back down to 32 when you're back to fully staffed. This is a much healthier idea. I don't think it's excessive. I don't think that that's too much of a cut. I do think we would have to figure out benefits because when do benefits kick off now? 30 hours, 32 hours?
I think it's state by state. I think Connecticut's 30.
Okay.
It might be 32. 32 is the minimum to be full-time.
Right. So you might have to move that to 28. You might have to move that to 26. You know what I mean? But okay, so now you have extra employees so that they don't, so not everybody's absorbing overtime. And God forbid something happened and you end up short-staffed. Boom. Your short staff is people working 40 hours a week. Guess what? They're going to make it. I've seen it happen.
Well, listen, so Phobic says, I actually disagree. I think it may increase the number of jobs. It may actually hurt the hourly worker by 8 hours a week, but open up a job. And then that's obviously what you said. You hit it. So I agree with that. What I would like to see, and I think is a better solution to this if we're going to go to a 4-day work week while still opening up jobs, is do 410s, bro. You get your 40 hours. You work fucking. I work a 10-hour shift every day.
Not only is 410s a better idea, but I think 410 should be structured where you get, like right now, there are really only two ways to do this. You get your 2 days together, or you get your 2 days apart. You know what I mean? Either your Sunday and Wednesday, or your Sunday and Saturday.
Well, you ready? You ready for this?
Yeah.
If every company paid bi-weekly, you could do a rotation where you get your fucking 3 days off every other week together. So you would get Thursday, Friday, Saturday in your first week, and then your second week you get Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then you work your 4 days. You know what I mean? And it will always average out to be your 80-hour paycheck.
So here's why I don't like that, because I think the mental break needs to be placed in the middle. So I think you make, person A works Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. All right. Then person B would work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and stagger them that way. So it's you still get 2 days off together, but you also get a day splitting your 2 days in 2 days.
I like that. So me, because I'm a vacation freak, I look at, if I do it the other way, I can get 6 days off in a row and I can plan a vacation and not have to use any personal time.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and I think on a certain occasion, like if you're gearing up for vacation, you scheduled yourself that way, so you work whatever 8 on and get 8 off. More power to you. But if it's the regular thing, then I think your batteries are so drained by day 6, day 7, and then fucking day 8. That's like, oh, well, I charge my phone for 4 days, so I'm going to use it for the next 4 days. That's not really how it works. You've got to recharge your batteries in the middle of all that use. And I think we're the same way. That's why we sleep at night, right? We're just recharging our batteries. We're just plugging our fucking phone in.
Either way, I like it.
I think it's brilliant. I really do. And here's the thing. This is why I can say I don't think I'm being selfish. Because if my company said to me, we're switching to a 32-hour week, do you still want to work the number of hours you work? My answer without fail would be yes. I do not want to work less hours. But I understand that some people may benefit from cutting their hours down to 32 and, keeping their benefits.
So here's the thing. The company would not, they might say, do you want to work 40? They're not, because somebody like you, Pat, that works, you or I, right? We work 50, 55 hours a week, every week. They're not going to pay us 22 hours or whatever it is of overtime to where they could hire another person they could literally hire another person at the same exact rate and pay them the same amount of money for your overtime.
Yeah, I mean, any company could do that, and any company could do that right now and cut their people to 40 hours. They ain't fucking doing it.
They can't, though, because so your overtime at 10 hours is like you working 15.
Yeah.
But
so you could hire one person for every 2.5 people worth of overtime, right?
Yeah,
so
but
your
in
workforce would increase by like 30%.
Yeah, but in your scenario, right, where you work 50 hours a week and you're getting overtime after 32, they literally could hire somebody. It's a 1-for-1 ratio. Either pay you overtime or pay that person straight pay.
I totally understand what you're saying. You're saying you could increase your workforce by 100%. What
Yeah,
I'm saying is, in the current climate, they could still be doing that to a lesser degree, but they're already not doing that.
Ooh, yeah, Jesus. But it's a much less. It makes more sense when it's 100%. You know what I mean? And it would technically cost them less money because it's not an even. Your overtime is actually getting paid at higher than 32 hours.
Well, it's also more money because they're going to be paying twice as many people's benefits, twice as many people's 401k match.
So we'll call it a wash.
Yeah. But if everybody wins or at least washes, and if half the people win and half the people wash, as long as nobody's losing, yeah. I don't see a downside here. Now, I would not want to lose any overtime ever, but there have been times when the company said, "Hey, we're not We're not doing overtime at the moment. Okay, I get it. Like, you know, this is why I have to be an intelligent human being and not blow money like I'm Tom gambling. You know, I can't live my life that way.
I don't know why I took a hit there.
Savagely attacked, no reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. Because again, right, they're not going to increase everybody's hourly rate to match their 40-hour pay at 32 hours too. So that's the other side of it. So everybody takes a pay cut if they're only working 32 hours.
Yeah, if they're working 32 hours.
Well, and listen, it's very
we're in a world where you can supplement your income very, very easily with things like Uber or Uber Eats or DoorDash or fucking working from home online. There are so many opportunities.
But then then we might as well just stay at the 40-hour work week. You know what I mean?
Nah, because you could have a passion project that you're doing for that extra money. You could do something that you thoroughly enjoy. Maybe you don't make as much money, but maybe you're building your own company. You know, maybe you're landscaping one day a week, and it creates variety. It creates a mental break still.
I'm with you to a certain extent. I could see that point of it, but yeah,
Steven talked about this, I think, on the podcast, where guys like Ford and Rockefeller really invented the 40-hour work week. And we're going obviously back now 100 years. We invented the 40-hour work week because it was more profitable. It wasn't, oh, our employees work so hard they deserve a fucking break. It was, hey, guess what? If we give these motherfuckers 2 days off, they're super productive the other 5 days. Like, they're not dragging ass. And they're really grateful that they only work 40 hours a week. So they invented this for their own benefit. This is no different. Times have changed. It's 100 years later. Everything's different. Anxiety's through the roof. OCD's through the roof. You know, we have all kinds of different things going on. Maybe the appropriate amount of time to work now is 32 hours. I don't know, because I don't suffer from anxiety. I don't suffer from OCD. But maybe the vast majority of Americans would be better off with a 32-hour work week.
No, the other side of this would argue that it's because people can't earn a normal living at 40 hours a week. Or like a livable wage at 40 hours a week. That's why they have anxiety or whatever.
Right.
You know
and the sweet fucking irony that this is the progressives who are fighting for a 32-hour work week who just won the war for a significantly higher minimum wage. So like, let's pay these motherfuckers more money. All right, let's not go to work.
Yeah.
This is fucked up.
Come on, you didn't know that was their plan, Pat?
It's Shanghai, man. Hit from behind.
Once we get them up to 15 an hour, right? And then we only have to work 32 hours a week and we'll make the same amount of money. You see how that works?
And if that's the case, if they're only working 32 hours a week, then we don't have to worry about them creating a middle class that we've been lying to them about.
Yeah.
Like, no, you guys are still middle class. That's still a thing, winky face.
I'm big on the 40-hour work week or on the 4-day 10-hour shift work week. And then you could even alternate it where half the guys, you know, you get a 3-day weekend every weekend. So half the guys have Fridays off, half the guys have Mondays off, and you alternate it every other week.
Right.
And that's if your business is open Monday through Friday, right? A business like ours is open Monday through Saturday, so that changes a little bit.
Oh, there's tons of businesses open Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, so again, that changes it. But I think even Monday through, you know, if you're open Sunday to Saturday every day, that makes it almost easier, right? Because now you can plug and play, and not everybody has the same day off, so you can, you know, move it around and stuff. So it changes a little bit, but you know, how many more people would be with our job? How many more people would be open to working Saturdays if they had 2 other days off during the week?
I can think of, off the top of my head, easily a handful, if not a mountain of people who, if we said, you can work however many hours you want to work to pay your bills, I have a feeling there is a vast number of people who would pull out a calculator and start figuring out what time they can fucking clock in and clock out every single day to make ends meet and scrape by. Instead of, they would work extra hard. They would put in overtime to find out how many hours they could cut out of their work week so that they wouldn't have to work hard. Because I think, and it's not just my workplace, that's, I think, any workplace, there's always a couple of those motherfuckers who work so hard to not work that you're like, damn, man, if you just applied yourself with that fucking logic, you'd be like a top earner around here.
Yeah,
Fucking take the owner's spot, man.
if you just applied as much effort as you put into that, I wouldn't have to work as hard as I work. Thanks.
Yeah, like while you were over there figuring out how to not do your job and I was doing your job, we could have solved this whole thing. You
And we
could have done it.
And we would have had 20 minutes to hang out.
Yeah, we could have had a full fucking conversation.
Oh, fucking scumbags. Anyway, yeah. I don't know, man. It is what it is. I guess we're just at the norm, right? Like with what it is.
Yeah.
After it just says right here, the Affordable Care Act makes health insurance for workers after 30 hours a week. I thought it used to be 32, but
I remember it being 32 as well in Connecticut.
Yeah. But again, the Affordable Care Act changed that. So, all right, Pat. So we got one more thing, right?
Tom, for several weeks you've asked me for a Karen of the week.
Oh, wrong button.
I'm bringing it to you. It's off that. Remember, maybe a week ago, I brought up the neighbors thing. It's kind of like Torrington Talks or Thomaston Talks for the whole town or city, but this is for neighborhoods. So this is from the neighbors chat, which I am addicted to the post off this fucking neighbors chat. This is titled Christmas Lights. And the
Pat, there is no fucking way that you don't realize that this is a fucking somebody being a ruse, like acting as a Karen but not being serious.
You know what, Tom? In the world that we live in, there's not a joke ridiculous enough to tell that would convince me that it was fake, right? Like the shit that I see with my eyes, I see, and then I'm like, I can't believe that's happening. So then when I read some shit and I'm like, this can't be true, I'm like, I don't know, it fucking could, because I've seen some shit.
This ain't true.
This is
there's no fucking way. Dude,
there's a post on a neighbor's chat that says Christmas lights. Hello. I know everyone loves this time of year, but can we please be considerate of some of us and please cut your lights off at 7:30 p.m.? My cats are trying to sleep and they find the lights distracting. One, cats do find lights distracting, Tom. That's some true shit. You ever put a laser pointer to the wall for a cat?
Yeah.
They can't sleep with that going on. But two, remember last year when we wrote a whole fucking letter to the woman who was upset about the Christmas lights? This is not a far stretch.
I think that was more about what the fuck was that?
She was upset because
No, it's because she was upset about the Christmas display because they had nice shit out there and how dare they make other people around them feel less fortunate or some shit.
And you don't say that this is on the same playing field?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Oh man, I don't know.
So being from somebody that has spent a lot of time on TikTok of late, there's girls on there that like jiggle their boobies and stuff, and then somebody will comment and like, "Hey, can you do that again? I was, feeding my cat milk out of a dish or something like that." That's what this is in line with. Like it's.
Well, Tom, like, that is absolutely disgusting. Why are these young ladies shaking their breasts?
Because they look good.
Wow.
You don't like boobs?
So you're just going to objectify women, huh?
I'm not objectifying them. They're putting their boobs in my face and I'm watching.
Man, you supporting them is why they continue to do it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Whatever.
You should scorn these women. You should, anytime you see a woman who is trying to be seductive or sexy, you should let her know that that's inappropriate.
Why would I do that? If she feels it's appropriate, I'm okay with it.
You don't want that filth in your life, Tom.
Why not?
Women are not to be oogled.
Sure they are.
It's disgusting.
This is the guy who literally grabs his girlfriend's boobs every time I'm around him.
Tom, this is a 100% true story. The other day, I went to motorboat Miss Elizabeth's boobs, and she slammed my face into her boobs, and my lips were so dry that my bottom lip, when she motorboated me, split open and is still not healed. It was an aggressive motorboat.
I don't understand why you're telling us about your motorboat.
Because you said I grab Miss Elizabeth's boobs every time I'm around you.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm just-
say I watch you stick your face in between her tits to motorboat her. You motorboat her, didn't you? You motorboat son of a bitch, you.
I am.
Oh, good times.
What can I say? She's got a beautiful set of jugs.
It happens. See, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like looking at on TikTok.
What are you looking at on TikTok?
Poops.
Oh. What about butts? Are you a butt guy? A little butt shaking on the TikTok?
There's tons of it. I'm okay with it. I'm more of a boob guy. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to see no pancake ass out there, but you know,
Like a flat ass?
yeah, pancake ass.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I'm not down with that. But
You know what I'm a big fan of?
oops.
Booty shorts. Like, I'll take booty shorts over a thong any day.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I don't know why.
It's probably because you have a mixture for girls and guys. So the booty shorts look good in both. So for you, it's a win-win.
That's hurtful, Tom. Speaking of the way booty shorts look on guys, I went to New York City this past weekend. I did not mention it to you. I'm going to say
I can only imagine where this is fucking going.
I'm going to say 4 to 5%. I mean, it's a big number. Consider that I saw thousands and thousands of people. I'm going to say 4 to 5% of dudes in New York are wearing straight up leggings.
Really? It's probably some of that it's probably some of that hipster mentality. You know what I mean?
I don't like it.
Whatever, to each his own. I'm not gonna wear them, but you know, I'm not a fan of skinny jeans, but you know, they're gonna wear them. Leggings and skinny jeans are in the same category.
I don't disagree with that. I don't think guys should be wearing skinny jeans either.
I'm
If I'm
100%.
going to objectify somebody, I want it to be a woman, damn it.
You know who wears skinny jeans and should never wear skinny jeans again?
I already know that you're going to say Mason.
So we're on the same page.
No, we're not on the same page, you piece of
Hold on.
shit.
How
By the
come
way,
I didn't say who it was, but you knew exactly who I was talking about?
because you always talk shit about Mason's skinny jeans.
No, I don't. This is the first time I've ever. You fucking piece of shit. This is the first time I've ever said anything about skinny jeans, and you
Number
knew.
Niners.
You knew
Number
exactly
Niners,
who I was talking about.
Whoever can cite the episode and time, and I don't care which one, because there's at least 10 episodes where Tom has mentioned Mason's skinny jeans. If you give me the episode and the time of the episode, I will, on video, we'll post it on YouTube, we'll post it on Facebook. I will get on my knees and raise $100 bill up to you for proving me right. I will give you $100 for making Tom eat his fucking words because he's lying.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna double down, number Niners. Okay, when they can't, because there's no such episode that this happened. I want you to get down and raise me up $100.
No bet. I know it exists. I don't have faith that the number Niners are going to take the time to do the homework.
I'll take. Well, it's not worth $100 to me to do it, but I know for a fact I've never said that. So now, what I have said is Mason
On several occasions.
Well, now what I have said is Mason looks like an egg with legs.
You said that as well. Skinny jeans on his legs.
I've never said skinny jeans on his legs. I said he looks like an egg with legs.
I
Meaning
did want
he's round in the front and has very skinny legs. Hence him wearing skinny jeans. But I've never said that.
I was Christmas shopping last night. I strolled by the baby section, and it occurred to me, man, I don't know what size Mason's kids are anymore. Like,
well, one of them's
mostly,
a newborn.
Yeah, so that one's kind of easy. But they didn't have a lot in the newborn clothing section. Walmart was very shopped. I will say that. If you haven't bought Christmas presents and you intend to, get your ass to the store because it is hurting out there. Because the Walmart
What the fuck are you talking about? Go to Amazon, bro.
I've done 90% of my shopping on Amazon.
Last year I did 100% of my shopping on Amazon.
I had a reason that I wanted to go to Walmart. But anyways, I jump into the baby section because I'm there and I don't find what I'm looking for. So I text Mason and Unique Unicorn 92. Unique Unicorn Lover 92?
Unique Unicorn.
Okay. Jeez. I'm here. I'll pet you. So I say, hey, what do the kids want for Christmas? And the answer I got was the older one likes Blues Clues and some fucking bubbles. Plug-in bubbles, or I don't know, bath bubbles. I don't know. It's something bubbles. And the little one is an infant, so she doesn't need anything. And I said, okay. So I got a little singing Blues Clues thing for the older one. And I get a text and they said, a matter of fact, onesies that button all the way. And I said, I'm sorry, it's too late because I got her a sweet pocket knife. So Mason's infant baby will be opening a pocket knife from me because they didn't want to tell me what she wanted. So I got her a knife.
I hope that's
Very
fucking
sharp.
true. I hope
Super
that's true.
dangerous.
I
don't think it's a good idea. I'm absolutely giving that baby a knife. I actually was thinking a BB gun, and then I was like, no, I'll get a knife. That's cheaper because I was going to get the kid a gun. That'll teach you not to answer my fucking question when I ask.
I fucking love it. I fucking love it. This fucking kid. So we're playing Call of Duty, right? And Mason had mentioned to me yesterday that his controller broke or something. Okay. So he says to me, I had to go get a new controller, blah blah blah. And somebody's walking out of work, and he goes, "Oh hey man, you need an Xbox controller? I have like 3 of them. I can bring you in one to have." And I go, "Hey, why don't you just use that instead of going to buy a new controller?" And he's like, because I really don't like the Xbox controller, blah, blah, blah. So we get on last night, and I told him, go to Walmart. I'm not going to Walmart in Waterbury after 5 o'clock. Are you crazy?
Oh,
that's what he says. And I'm like, okay.
When the lights go down.
He's like, I don't have my gun on me. I'm like, yeah, I know, because there's always fucking shootings at Walmart. And
or shootings in Waterbury. It's not. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like he's going to Bridgeport, New Haven, or Hartford. So he goes to GameStop in the mall and buys a fucking PS5 controller. Okay?
What?
Yeah, he bought a PS5 controller. Then he goes to get on and he can't connect it to his fucking computer.
What the fuck?
This is, you know what, Mason? Fuck you. That's one.
Mason's slipping on his pimping, slacking on his macking.
I told him to buy one of these right here, one of these SCUF controllers. So it's a PS4 controller, but it's set up like an Xbox controller.
Yep.
But it also has, you see how it has the tabs on the back?
I do.
So you can, and I told him to buy a SCUF. It gives you more mobility and stuff like that. You can do more actions. But he wasn't down to spend $200, so.
Oh my God.
Listen, man, you want to game the best, so you got to fucking have the best. You know what I'm saying?
2 wrestling games coming out in the next 2 months. I couldn't be more excited. I really haven't played any video games. I played some Madden at the beginning of the football season. You know what game I still have not gotten, Tom?
Far Cry?
You got it.
I played it a little bit. It's pretty good. I'm
waiting for it to come down in price because I'm obviously not addicted to playing video games at the moment, so why spend the money on the brand new game? But I already know it's going to be amazing.
So yeah, it's pretty good. For what I played of it, I played it one day for like 2 or 3 hours, and I haven't touched it since because I got back into the Call of Duty grind, and I was going. So they dropped a new Warzone map. I know you're not a fan of Warzone, but they dropped a whole new map. With the release of Vanguard, which is their new Call of Duty, which I think you would like. It's based in World War II stuff. I think we talked about this a little bit.
We did. I said that'd be fucking sweet.
So, I think I told you that I got up on Sunday and it was on sale.
Didn't they have a Call of Duty called World War II?
Yes. So this is right around the same era.
Okay.
It's cool. They've been really hyping on the Russians and the Germans, apparently, because like a couple of these mats have big Nazi banners on them. So,
well, I mean, that's like, as far as world history goes, that's an extremely interesting time period.
Interesting? I wouldn't say interesting. Yeah. I would say scary. You know who I was talking to a customer today, and he's from Ecuador, right? And over the last couple of years,
I love the Ecuador's people.
The Ecuadorians?
Ecuadorese?
Ecuadorians.
Nah, I can't be right. Yep. I'm kidding. I know what they're called.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
They're Ecuadorks.
You're a fucking idiot. So anyway, so we're talking today, and him and I have developed a good relationship over the last couple of years. He actually brings me empanadas from his wife's store in Waterbury all the time.
Oh shit, that's amazing.
Fresh empanadas, they're fucking banging. So he dropped me off some today. He got something from us, and he came back later in the day, and we were talking, and we started talking about Ecuador. And did you know that there's like pretty much Ecuador is one big fucking volcano?
I did not know that.
That's
an interesting geographic fact.
There's like a whole bunch of volcanoes. He was telling me, because I said we were talking about how cold it is outside, and he was like, and I was like, it doesn't get cold like this from where you're from. He goes, yeah, it does, up in the mountains. And he goes on top of the mountains that are like 3,000 feet up. He goes, I have to go over every time I want to get to the airport. He goes, so when you're down sea level, it's hot, you're sweating, you got the AC on the car. As you drive up this mountain, by the time you get to the top, you got to turn on the heat because it's so fucking cold.
That's funny.
And then you come down the other side, and you got to turn back on the AC because it gets fucking warm. I'm like, that's fucking crazy, right? And then we started talking, and he said something about volcanoes. I was like, there's fucking volcanoes there? And he goes, yeah, some of the biggest volcanoes in the world. And I was like, that doesn't scare you, dude? I was like, has one ever erupted? And he was like, no, but where the biggest volcano is like a main city. And I was like, so if that shit erupted, like, you're talking mass devastation. He goes, yeah, it wiped out about half of Ecuador.
Yeah, but think about it. That's like, you're like, oh, that's terrifying. San Diego is supposed to fall off of the country into the water from an earthquake, and people still fucking live in San Diego.
They were saying that since tornadoes, I was a kid, yo, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Well, that's what you're saying about tornadoes, that fucking volcano. It's it's going to take out Ecuador, sure, but tornadoes are going to take out the Midwest. Hurricanes are going to take out Florida. Like, no matter where you live, it's dangerous. We have fucking bears in our fucking garbage in our front yards.
Yeah, but listen.
Ugly looking motherfuckers.
Listen, the odds of you dying from a hurricane, not likely. A fucking volcano erupts, dude. You're dead. You ain't getting away from the magma.
I'm pretty sure if a volcano erupts, it's one or the other. It's either stop, drop, and roll, or just hide in a doorway. One of the two protects you from the lava. I can't remember which one.
It's definitely not stop, drop, and roll, and it's definitely not.
Fucking cat is eating my headphone cord,
and it's definitely not hide in a doorway. There's no way to hide from the magma.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Is it? Keep your finger on the side of the gun until you're ready to shoot?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just put the safety on if the volcano erupts.
Just put the safety on. All right. Pat, anything else you want to add to the show before we get out of here? We went way longer than I thought we would.
Kiki, let him know. Can you hear?
All I hear is you breathing heavy around that cat.
That's the fucking cat. She's purring. Anyways, I say good day.